Hi, this is Daniel from the Ultimate Guitar Academy and welcome to your second guitar lesson. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Horse with No Name by America, which is one of the easiest chord songs you'll ever learn, and also I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. Here we go. In order to play Horse with No Name, we need to know two chords, the first being E minor, which you've already learnt. The next chord is D major. In order to play this, we're going to take the same two fingers, like we're saying peace man, move down to the G and the high E strings. So if we're using 88 Dynamite Good by Eddie, we're going to get 88 Dynamite Good by Eddie. Before we move on, I just want you to have a look at what you've got there, and we should have an empty string between these two. This should be the B string, 88 Dynamite Good by Eddie. Now we're going to take our fingers off, okay? And then I want you to put those same two fingers at the exact same location in the one go. What I don't want is this, one finger, second finger. I want to see both fingers at the same time, snapping on like so. If you can't get that, that's okay, it might take some time, but that's what your goal is. If you need to start with one finger, then the second finger, that'll tie you over until you get the hang of both at once. So take a minute just to practice that, pause the video if you need to, and get the hang of that. Once you're used to that, I want you to hold those same two again. This time, we're going to take our next finger, which is our ring finger, and put it on the B string, which was that empty string that we had there. This time, not in the second fret, but in the third fret. So we're using 2 frets here. In order to play the D chord, that's everything that we need. Whenever I change to a D chord, that's the system we're going to use. Aim for the back 2, both in second fret at the same time, then the third finger. I'll show you one more time. Back 2, then the third. Another equally important aspect when playing the D chord is to make sure you play the right strings. For the D major, we're going to start at the D string and strum everything downward like so. An easy way to remember which string to play from is, if it's the D chord, play from the D string. Now we're going to put these chords together, starting with E minor, then changing to D. I'm just going to play each chord one at a time like so. Now, a great exercise is to play one chord, count to 4, then play the next chord, just like this. I'll tap on the guitar for the counting. 2, 3, 4. You notice that I strum on the count number 1, so if you're counting in your head, don't even bother saying 1, just go strum, 2, 3, 4, strum the next chord, 2, 3, 4, and so on. It's important that you learn how to change between these chords properly, so take your time and there's no rush doing it. When changing from E minor to D, remember to take the 2 fingers, move them down, and add the third, then strum. Then you should be able to jump straight back to E minor to repeat this process. If you're ready to add some strumming to this now, our pattern, a very basic pattern, is going to be down, 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 up, down. Because that can be kind of hard to remember with so many downs and ups, what we're going to do is just number the downs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the up occurs between 3 and 4. So we end up getting 1, 2, 3, up, 4. And if you need to, just say that out loud and drill it into your brain. 1, 2, 3, up, 4. Here's what we should get. If I put that together from E minor to D, and repeat. With your strumming for the D chord, I mentioned before to play from the D. This should just be a rough guess, okay? If you accidentally hit 1 or 2 extra strings or miss some, that's fine. Strumming is always just an approximation. The next song I mentioned I want to show you is I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. We're going to play our low E string, starting at the 3rd fret. I'm going to move from 3 to 8, then open, then 8. Here's what I should get. You'll notice for the open, I didn't take my hand all the way down here. I left it up where the 8 is and simply took my finger off. That's all we need. Each note I'm going to play 16 times. Now remember to rest your hand on the guitar, either here at the top or along the side on the bridge. When counting to 16, we actually rarely count to 16 itself in music. We're better off counting to 8 twice. 8 plus 8 is 16. It's just easier because the words are all shorter. So if I count out loud, here's what we'll get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And keep that speed and process all the way through the other notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I put it together. When keeping our hand on the guitar here, try and make sure our picking movement is nice and small. Just like that. If you need to practice the simple motion of the picking, that's not a problem. Just hold the 3 or even don't hold any note. And simply play that low E string. In fact, the first 5 minutes of my practice routine doesn't involve my left hand. It's purely my right hand. So to quickly recap, we should have this for Horse with No Name. And this for I Got a Feeling. Remember to take things slow. There's no rush. You should always learn at your own pace. Everyone is different. Some people will learn this quickly, others will learn it much slower, but it doesn't necessarily make you a better or worse guitarist. It just makes you different. Thanks for watching. Hop on over to video 3 where I'll show you some harder versions of these songs as well as some more songs. Keep shredding.